Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody for coming in. I did move the stream a little bit later today. My stomach was bothering me earlier. It's fine now. I don't know what was up with that, but we're all good. So forgive the inconvenience, but I appreciate everybody coming in anyway. I see we've got a busy beginning again, so thank you everybody. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you're brand new to Superchat, then please don't be shy. Everybody here is willing to connect in the chat, so if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So thank you once again everybody for coming in. Today we're looking at binary code. This is a brand new connection for Superchat actually, and one of the quickest channels that we've ever had come into the community and then be featured right away. But binary code has already had impact both in our chat and as well with the positivity that I've seen so far on their channel, their excitement, their kind words, and their positivity. And we feature a different channel every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And for that reason, I wanted to feature binary code. We do that with all of our featured channels across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. And I see that Thrill Seeks is dropping a super chat on us to get us started today, so thank you for that. Thrill Seeks is a longtime, generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, but because of that super chat, I will make sure that that channel is the first one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel today. So once again, thank you everybody for coming in. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's stream, I will appreciate those. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. And it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. I hope everybody's always out there supporting each other with thumbs up when you're visiting videos, live streams, and premieres. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time, though. So we've got a lot of creators on the wheel already. Members, of course, I put you on the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat. And yes, Chris's Clever Craft, I did pull a fast one on everybody today. So Wolfsbear Productions is here, along with Sparkle's Hope Chest, of course, the mother-daughter duo, and then Corinne's Life is always here as a member and a moderator, as is Sam's Logs, Trains, and More. Bingy Roy Vlogs is already on the wheel with Kristen Welton, my love, who's also a member and a moderator. House of X Entertainment Inc. is here. Chris's Clever Craft, of course, like I said, I just put on. Nightstar Beauty has just walked in. And I'm just scanning through here to see that I haven't missed any of those. I also see Fanatic Guide is here, an extremely supportive creator who's not only here in Superchat almost every single day, but also on our copyright-free music channel, helping us there grind out the watch hours and keeping the conversation going. And for anybody that hasn't already seen it, all of the music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams on that channel. FaZe Yoda FaZe King is another creator who does the same thing. They're here with us almost every day in Superchat and over there helping us on the other channel. GamerBro56 is a brand new connection for Superchat, somebody who's just here for the second time, but it's great to have you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Hilda DC is here, part of our mod squad, and Mark McEwen is also one of the moderators on our copyright-free music channel. It's great to have you here, though. Mark B is in the house as well. We see them frequently, as well as Mrs. VSNC09. Forgive me, I'm going to get that right one of these days. And I see we've got another couple of brand new channels here in the house. Naquanda M is in the house. Hopefully you're feeling welcome, along with Pal Smoothie Whirl. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I see that Soulstar Sketchin is in the house. The how-to lady is here, likely to spread lots of energy and positivity through the chat, as she always does. And my dear friend Spotless Calm, somebody who always has something going on their channel and supports on all of my channels every single day. Spotless Calm, are you doing a when's your next stream coming up? Because I was looking earlier today and I didn't see one today, but they've got an 8-hour live stream happening almost every day. Wolfsbane Explorations is in the house. TWTTV is here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Finding Happiness in All You Do is back again. Our dear friend Ghostly Winds is here. They've been a long-time friend of Tuber Chat. It's good to have you back in the chat. Antoinette at Fun is here as well. And I'm putting you right onto the wheel, of course, because you're a member, along with Artfully Blind with Diana. I did see that I'm missing something else. Books, Flaws, and Stuff. Good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Nurse Leslie, thank you. I know you were here very early, too, so thank you for coming back in. And I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube are always here with us as dedicated moderators. That is Michael's Adventures, who has a birthday coming up, actually, and Scratch and Pete PA, and they are both here with us all the time. How do you add music to a live stream? GamerBro56. When I use OBS, I'm using Streamlabs version of OBS. There is a music widget here that's very easy to add. You can just click on your sources, add a media source, and then it'll ask you for an MP3 to run from your computer, and you can do that on each different scene that you have. So I know that's not very much of a tutorial, but that's how I'm doing it right now with Streamlabs OBS. Oh my goodness, Wolfsbane Exploration just hit 5K views. Very good. I'm always happy to hear different milestones that different creators are reaching, and hopefully everybody is always celebrating these milestones. They're very important in our journey, because a lot of the things that you're going to celebrate along your way, even the things you're looking forward to, you only get to do once. And I promise you're going to look back at these things and not even believe how long ago it was. Books, Flaws, and Stuff, I'm always doing good. Hopefully you are too, but thank you for asking. And I see we've got a little bit more action. I'm going to have to catch up here. I saw, oh, way more action than I thought. Oh dear. Way more action than I thought. My goodness. So Thrill Seeks dropped a super chat on us, and then Hilda DC did that as well. Hilda DC, thank you so much. Forgive me, I'm always behind when we do the introductions to the live stream. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up before we spin the wheel right after Thrill Seeks, as we always do with super chats and things of that nature. Corinne's Life has dropped another one on us. She's an extremely generous friend of Tuber Chat, as we have seen. So thank you for this extra support. I appreciate everybody doing that, especially to get us rolling. And then Wolf Spirit Productions has done one for Sparkle's Hope Chest. And that, like I said, that's a mother-daughter duo, right? Sparkle's Hope Chest is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions. And they do a bit of this back and forth, which is very cool. So I will put Sparkle's Hope Chest ahead for Wolf Spirit Productions. And thank you for that as well. I do appreciate all this extra support. And then especially, you know, the fact that some of these people are members as well. And I think that I am missing just one or two more. Sam's Logs, Trains, and More. Managed to snipe the Stream Boss position, which is very cool. And I'm just making an extra list here on the bottom of my wheel And I'll clean things up in a second here. I just want to make sure that we don't miss anybody. I've been known to do that too often. Lady S and family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I'm missing anybody. And yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Thrill Seeks, yeah, you're shadow banned on another channel. If you're ever in a live stream, including Superchat, and you feel like everybody's ignoring you, or you can't see, you can't be seeing your messages, then it doesn't necessarily mean you're banned on a channel. You'll know if you are, because you've been there before and something happened, right? But if not, it's called being shadow banned, and it's an easy fix. It's just that a lot of people don't really know what on earth I'm talking about when I mention it. It's a glitch with YouTube, and it happens on the most active channels, I find. And all you have to do is be added into a creator's approved users list, which is in the same area where they add their moderators, and that should fix things up. And pardon me, I'm trying to catch up with the chat, and it's just going crazy here. Chris's Clever Craft dropped something on us there, and I'm trying to find it. I see the name in the list, and I didn't see it fly by. You'll have to forgive me as well. When I'm live streaming, my pages run really slow. Your guess is as good as mine as to why that is, but I live in an area close to Niagara Falls, Ontario, which is about an hour and a half away from Toronto, and we don't have fiber optic cable here for top-notch 5G internet and all that stuff. And thank you, Mark B. Keep the train going. Yeah, it's like on Twitch when they do a hype train. Thank you, everybody, very much. That's an overwhelming amount of support to get us going today, so I really do appreciate all this extra love. Oh, Will Spain Explorations is going to hit 666 today, probably. Gloria's Platter is here. JetLife777 has walked in. Good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. We are really moving fast. Travelin' Tyler, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Emotion is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. I should get moving with channels here, eh? Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter with 2 channels. We'll look at both of those soon. So right now we'll get, before Thrill Seeks takes off, one more time I just want to mention our feature channel for today is Binary Code with 674 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 700, and they have made quite an impact with their entrance into the Tuber Chat community with a lot of energy and positivity. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We're going to look at Thrill Seeks now. Thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thrill Seeks is a longtime generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat, of course. Your girl Lala, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Team Goodman is in the house. JetLife777, I didn't put you on the wheel. And I will clean the wheel up in a second. We've got a couple of things going on here where we've got duplicate names. I will clean those up in a second. We're looking a little bit better. So Thrill Seeks, as 1,070 subscribers or so right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 1,100 that they're thinking about. Moon Goddess Treasures, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat that anybody's mentioned, especially if I've missed welcoming you. For whatever reason, when I follow the chat, when I'm live streaming, I have a separate monitor, right? And I drag this window across, and I follow the chat here. And my pages are just crawling today for some reason. So forgive me if I've missed anybody. And but I do see a few more channels have come in. Scratcher Chick is here. Good to see you in the house. And Life with Vina, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Red Hot Reactions, good to see you here. Life with Boo, thank you for coming in. And then GamerBro56, forgive me, but please don't ask the same question again. You're actually stopping me in the chat because I'm reading your question thinking I'm at the wrong place in the chat because you said the same thing a few times. I will hopefully be able to do a better tutorial on how to add music to a live stream if you would like. I'll try to get to that later if you can spend some time here, but hopefully that's okay. And Unmasked Lifestyle is in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's get to the next channel, Hilda DC. So thank you, Thrill Seeks, for your super chat. Same with Hilda DC. Thank you for that as well. For those reasons, we're putting those channels up on the screen right before I start spinning the wheel. One of the things I want to let people know here in the chat as well, I know sometimes we have a lot of new channels. For those of you who've been here many times before or are here regularly, just keep in mind when new channels come into the chat, be a little bit cautious about jumping right on them because you want to give them a little bit of time to see what Tuber Chat is, what we're doing in this community, because it's not for everybody, right? Not everybody's going to want to do what we're doing. Not everybody wants to have the, or is able to have the patience that we do to be, you know, serious in the ways that we are about the things that we're doing. I'm not saying it's the only way to connect, but, you know, we all live wholeheartedly by a similar mentality and giving much more than we expect to receive. You want to watch how somebody interacts with everybody in the chat for a while first to make sure that they're going to be a loyal and genuine supporter before connecting with them. And you can usually judge that from the things that people say right away, whether they're focused on supporting others or worried about their channel. As well, forgive me, anybody that's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see if I missed it in the chat, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. And hopefully that will help me see it easier, and hopefully I'll catch it the next time around. And for anybody that is brand new to Tuber Chat, just beware a lot of channels will wait until they see how you interact with everybody before connecting. So your best success will be found in reaching out to other creators first, making the first move, supporting their channel, then they will do the same for you. So Hilda DC is a longtime member of our moderator squad. She is a very much loved and well-respected YouTuber in her community. You will find a crowd surrounding her that really does love her and is very loyal and dedicated. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Hilda DC. As you can see, she's also a generous creator. So thank you one more time for your super chat. She's done that many times, as has Corinne's Life, who's always here as a member and a moderator. So thank you very much for the extra support today. I really do appreciate that. And Corinne's Life is actually generous in just about every way that you can describe on YouTube. So for instance, she is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, and then as well she does the feature channels collaboration that I love talking about. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend that for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. And you see that somebody like Corinne's Life is willing to do that as well. She is willing to allow people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat and on her main channel. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when you get there. I see that our dear friend Jack Dawson has shown up. Thank you so much for coming in. and he's dropped a super chat on us as well. So we're going to make sure we get Jack Dawson's channel up after the rest of our super chatters right before we start spinning the wheel. And as soon as I do get around to spinning the wheel, I will think about adding a couple of names from our chat list. Everybody has the same chance to be on the wheel or the screen. You do not have to be a member. You do not have to super chat. Those things just speed it up a little bit. And then, other than that, hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And Lighthouse and Anchor Designs is the second channel from Corinne's life, where she shows us not only the merchandise that she has for sale, but the process she uses for making some of this stuff. And she is willing to do that for other YouTubers and small businesses, so you can reach out to her directly if you're looking for any of that stuff for yourself. House of X Entertainment Inc., I hope I welcomed you. I know you've been here for a while. I did put you on the wheel quite some time ago, and they've had a lot of action going on recently. They actually had meetup last weekend in New York, and there is a lot of social media posts over that, so you can have a look at them meeting up with Catherine with friends, Brown Girl Bella, Vern's Junk Closet, and possibly even more. They did a lot of fun things. I'm fully jealous. I wish I could have been there. Becoming Me, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And again, forgive me if I'm missing anything in the chat that anybody's meaning for me to see. This is Sparkle's Hope Chest. This is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions. And actually, Wolf Spirit Productions dropped a super chat on us for Sparkle's Hope Chest. She's done that many times. But they have recently collaborated as well. Now, I've got to watch this version of the What Do You Call It video that they did together, as well as a couple of other things they've got going on here. But I did watch the one on Wolf Spirit Productions channel, and I'm always happy to see creators collaborating together. It is a fantastic way to expand your audiences, because even though Sparkle's Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions happen to be mother and daughter with separate channels, my guess is that your audiences over the long term are going to be much different. Probably you'll only see about 30% crossover, and that's just a guess based on my experience with other social networks and crossing things over and stuff like that. But it's still a great way to expand your audience by exposing your channel to other people in the other creators' channel. So it's great to see the two of them working together. Sparkle's Hope Chest is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with 319 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. So thank you, Wolf Spirit Productions, again for another super chat. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to also be a gold member, so we see that channel every single day with the slides that we run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then as well, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is here as a member and a moderator always, and is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Generous in many of the ways that I've already mentioned, including running playlists for other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. And then as well, he allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat, and specifically once a week does live streams for that purpose. Then as well, he does the featured channels collaboration that I was describing. There's Corinne's life right there, along with Scratch and PPA and some other familiar faces. And then with 5 years of experience on YouTube, you can bet that there's much to be learned from him, as well as entertained and inspired by. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. With 1,250 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that he's thinking about. So I'm going to skip even over our super chatters for a minute, and I'm sure they will be okay with that. We're going to look at a special channel right now. It's Tiffany Wears T-Shirts birthday today. So hopefully everybody will join me in wishing Tiffany Wears T-Shirts a happy birthday. And you can thank Scratch and Pete PA for actually being on top of remembering that that was the day. He made sure that our group of moderators knew that that was happening today. So that's cool. Hopefully, I wonder if you are going to be streaming today, Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. So I see you did a video, but I'm just curious if you're going to stream. We are on Instagram. If you wanted to message me there too, then that would be good. And if you're going to stream anytime after, well, I'll ask you first if you're going to stream at all. Beauty and Beast Journey, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. Facing Reality, good to see you here. And forgive me, yeah, Facing Reality, the notifications probably didn't work well today because I moved the live stream. We're supposed to do it many hours ago, and I just wasn't feeling perfect for a little while there. I'm absolutely fine. Everything's great. But I had to move the live stream just to chill for a while, so I did. That's why we're on so much later. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has 1,800 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that she's thinking about. And again, it's Tiffany Wears T-Shirts celebrating her birthday today. So I'm just curious if you're going to stream after. The How To Ladies even singing to you in the chat, which is very cool. And then, so next channel that has dropped a super chat on us is going to be Chris's Clever Craft. And Chris's Clever Craft is somebody who absolutely has been engaging the chat ever since finding us. And I'm having a great time getting to know this channel and this creator. Hopefully everybody else will as well. With 259 subscribers already, I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 300 that I know he's thinking about. And I'm always appreciative when people have, spread energy and positivity in the chat and engaging, because the more we get friendships happening, this is where the strong and solid foundation for your channel really comes from. So imagine a world... Oh, you're not going to stream today. Okay, Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. I'll catch you hopefully the next time. I think Bobby Loves Beauty was saying that you stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if that's right. And then when we start friendships here on YouTube, what happens is, imagine a world where every video that you put out would get 100 views in the first day, and many comments, many likes, many shares, and things like that. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world, right? Now, some creators in the chat are already there, which is great. But for the rest of us, even I've been on YouTube for years. I got a couple thousand subscribers on my personal channel now, and not every video that I put out gets 100 views. Certainly not in the first day. So wouldn't it be great? And this is what happens when you have friendships that start, when people start to support you. We can all list off, not that you want to play favorites, you can list off your 5 or 10 top subscribers, people who are always there for you, who really do love your channel, who really do want to support you and things like that. And that's going to continue to grow. That's why I'm also happy to see creators with thousands of subscribers that are still coming in to grow their channels and meet more creators. You never know where those big supporters are going to come in. So the reason why I push that is because Chris's Clever Craft has made quite an impact on our chat. He's fun, funny, and a charismatic creator as well. You'll find that when you get to his channel, but I really do appreciate the engagement in the chat. The Lexus Dude, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Chris Phoenix Mukbang is here. Very good. I think that was the second guest on Makeup Mom and Sons interview series, and that was a really fun time. Chris Phoenix Mukbang is somebody who is also a very much loved and well-respected YouTuber in the small YouTuber community, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. Everything Random and Unique Rose was featured this weekend, and today's featured channel happens to be Binary Code, so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Again, forgive me if I'm missing anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, please mention it again with 3 thumbs up. I'll appreciate your patience. And or @mention Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow if you can. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll keep my eyes open. We'll hopefully catch it the next time around. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream, but we're already doing fantastic with 55 thumbs up already, and we're only 30 minutes into the live stream. So thank you everybody for that extra love as well. Mark B is here, one more super chatter. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Chris's Clever Craft, thank you one more time for yours as well. Mark B is another channel that's here in Tuber Chat frequently. I'm having a good time getting to know this channel, especially after having been out on my first and second paranormal adventure. I actually went out with Huntophobia. We have another collaboration planned soon. So I'm now that much more interested in some of the paranormal channels that we've got here in the community, and it seems to be quite a tight-knit niche. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Mark B, and there's somebody who also has been to Tuber Chat frequently with 659 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. The next channel that we're going to look at is one more super chatter for today, and this is Jack Dawson. So we always look at these right before I start spinning the wheel. Now when I look for Jack Dawson, it's a very popular name, and thank you Mama Glow Up for coming in. Little Shatter, good to see you back. And what I do is I type in the name of a video game that I know that Jack Dawson typically plays. So we can use Call of Duty, or I use Assassin's Creed, or MLB The Show, or Ratchet and Clank, or many others. Jack Dawson is quite a gamer, but as well, what he's able to do is he's able to keep up with the gameplay and commentate for everybody in the chat. So he's a fantastic commentator as well, but he also keeps up with the chat, which is great, and is engaging to everybody that comes in. Love, support, and respect is the key, is what you'll hear from Jack Dawson, what you'll find from him himself, and from the community that surrounds him. He is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. I'm lucky enough to be able to catch him at least a couple of times a week, as you can see. Hopefully you will run into me in his live streams when you start catching him as well. So with almost 1,700 subscribers, we know that Jack Dawson's going to get there anytime now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him and getting some of the support back that you see him spread here in the chat while he's in Tuber Chat. Saging myself after ghost hunts. I think that Huntophobia actually does that, eh? When we were out for our first, it just was coincidence that we could do two things in one day, but we went out for my first paranormal adventures ever, and I just made cameo appearances in his Huntophobia show on Paraflix, which was very cool. I'm very excited about it, but he did make a point to make sure, like, if there was any ghost spirits or anything that you wanted to describe them as, like, you're not to follow us, you're not to attach yourself to us, you're not to attach yourself to our equipment or our belongings or anything like that. So very serious stuff, and interesting to say the least. Living Beautifully, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Soulstar's Kitchen, I hope I welcomed you earlier. Rabbit Hole Clickers, an extremely supportive creator as well, somebody who's here in Tuber Chat, but as well in our copyright-free music channel almost every single day, and definitely willing to help anybody with technical details. We have a lot of discussions about things like that when it comes to streaming and YouTube and all the stuff that goes along with that. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat, but I think we're doing good. Hopefully everybody is off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. For anybody that's fairly new to Tuber Chat, if you've only been here a couple times before, or if today's your first day, just please keep in mind that the best success here is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, starting a conversation with them, letting them know you want to connect, then supporting their channel by watching a full video of at least 3 minutes long, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, giving a thumbs up, subscribing, turning the notification bell on, then coming back into the chat here, letting them know that you've done that. Then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. The American Wanderer, good to see you here. Forgive me for not welcoming you earlier. I know you were here earlier as well. JetLife77 is up right now, and Cute Goth Girl Gamer is somebody who supports actually on all of my channels, and is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So I've got you on the wheel right away. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Well, Asia first. Yep. We never know what to expect from Tiffany Wears T-shirts, not on her channel or in anybody else's live stream and live chats as well. Thank you, Scratch and PPA, for catching the question that I missed from Binary Code. Do watch hours count if you watch the same playlist over and over? Absolutely not. So what happens is, let me see. Now I'm going to embarrass myself here because I got to catch up with JetLife777. But you'll see these couple of videos here that I've watched have red lines under them. What that means is that those have been watched within the last 30 to 45 days, right? And I'm not sure 100% on what the number is, because when I've experimented, it's been a little bit varied between 30 and 45 days. So let's just call it 45 days, right? If you run a playlist for somebody, what happens is all of the videos you watch are going to have those red lines under them. That means you cannot watch them again until the red lines are gone. Now, as it is, I would rather that everybody spend the time to meet somebody new to swap playlists with than run the same playlist again for anybody. Although even I have run playlists multiple times for creators because, you know, Superchat's been here for almost a year and a half now. So, of course, there's lots of people who I've been connected to long enough that we can run each other's stuff that often. But hopefully that's clear for everybody. And then again, one other thing I should mention when I talk about watching playlists, please do not run your own playlist. Do not bother watching your own videos. If you're watching them because you actually want to watch them back, you enjoy it, that's fine. But please don't do it for watch hours. You're better off spending the time meeting somebody new. I promise you, we have lots of creators here in Superchat that are willing to run playlists for each other. But please don't run your own. We have to be very careful. Lots of channels this year have been demonetized for what they call invalid traffic clicks, and that can certainly come from running your own stuff. Binary Code, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. That's our featured channel for today. Of course, we already looked at that channel for the first 10 or 15 minutes of today's live stream. Binary Code is fairly new to Superchat, but has already had impact on our chat, both with positivity and with engagement. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Thank you so much for that. And Wolf Spirit Productions has dropped another super chat on us for today, so I'm going to make that the next channel that we look at. JetLife777 is somebody who not only has had impact on our community here in Superchat, and for that reason was featured not too long after finding us several months ago. It's actually getting to be a lot more than several months now. But JetLife777 is out supporting other creators as well. So while I'm out bouncing in between videos, live streams, and premieres, JetLife77 is out there doing the same thing. I run into them frequently, which is very cool. Shifa the Hustler is here. Geeky Girls Journal, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And forgive me if I've missed anything else in the chat that anybody's mentioned, like a question or a comment. With, if you don't mind mentioning it again with 3 thumbs up or at mentioning Superchat Connect and Grow, then hopefully that will help me see it easier, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Wolf Spirit Productions is coming up next, and thank you both. Thank you for your super chat, Wolf Spirit Productions. I really do appreciate that. And thank you, Binary Code, one more time. Again, that's our feature channel for today. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And then as well, if anybody in the house is willing to run playlists and swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Wolf Spirit Productions is up right now. Thank you for a second super chat for today. I really do appreciate that extra support. And with 149 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Spikey's back in the house. Madam Soul Food is here. Big Laugh TV has come in. Cryptic Ace just walked in the door as well. So we've got a little rush of channels coming in. And there was one more channel that I missed that just came in. I didn't mean to miss you. I feel like I miss you every time you come in here. Madam Soul Food. I wonder if that's the channel I was looking for. Forgive me if there's anybody in the chat that I have missed. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, we should get around to everybody. And I see we're going to have more action in the chat in a second. So when I was talking earlier about Sparkle's Hope Chest, we saw this collaboration. So these are slightly different videos that we have. This What Do You Call It collaboration with Sparkle's Hope Chest. This is a mother-daughter duo, although with separate channels, but it's great to see them supporting each other. Will Spare Production is doing a lot of interesting things too. They did a meetup with Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doo-Dah-Dee Painting and more not too long ago, and that was cool to see as well. I'm always happy for creators to be collaborating with each other. Now, let me see, what did I miss in the chat? Oh, Tiffany wears t-shirt. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Mark McEwen got the chicken, was sexually hazed. Thank you so much. Tiffany wears t-shirts. I really do appreciate that extra support, especially when it's her birthday. So for anybody that's come in the last 15 minutes or so, Tiffany wears t-shirts is celebrating a birthday today. Hopefully everybody will join us in wishing her a happy birthday. And we already looked at that channel, so let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. Now, I did say I would start adding names to the wheel. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do it right this second. We're going to get a couple of names up right away. FaZe Yoda, FaZe King, thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate the support you give both here in Tuber Chat and on the copyright-free music channel. Of course, we're going to look at Antoinette Fun right now. And I am going to add a couple of names to the wheel before I talk about this channel. And I see that I'm going to miss something else in a quick second here. So the How-To Lady is coming up first out of our chat list. Oh, I'm accidentally clicking stuff here, but that's okay. Let's see if I can get back to where we were. I'm just scanning something in another window here. And then as well, we're going to see Spotless Calm Living Beautifully. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Living Beautifully is a very cool name for a channel. It's very memorable, that's for sure. And obviously is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, I appreciate your kind words in the chat. I always appreciate positivity. But I appreciate your support as well. Like I said, Cute Goth Girl Gamer supports on all of my channels. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. Scratch and PPA, one of these days we should get you just to fill in on Tuber Chat. I'll moderate. You can do this because he catches everything that I miss here. Can copyright-free video and audio marked for copyright on Facebook? In some cases, it's possible facing reality. Now, when I talk about the small amount of copyright-free music that we have here that's fully owned by me, that you don't have to worry about, that stuff is put out everywhere and it shouldn't be marked as copyright anywhere at all, because I've made a point not to do that, but it's all published legitimately, right? But you do have to beware. What I suggest to anybody is anytime you're producing any content for any platform is, if it's possible, put it up as private first and give the algorithm on that platform time to sniff out any copyrights that it's going to find within a day or two or however long you can stand, and then release it afterwards if it's possible. I know that's not possible on every platform. Robert McInasia is in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Big Laugh TV, hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members while you're here. And my goodness, hopefully we're all doing good today. So Antoinette Fun is another loyal and dedicated supporter that's been with Tuber Chat for quite some time. I see them out supporting other people as well, and she does stop by our copyright-free music channel where we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running as well, and she helps keep the conversation going over there. I always appreciate that extra support, and you can see we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. So we're going to put Living Beautifully up here right now. And I'm going to spin the wheel quickly. And oh, living beautifully. I do this every time. What did I do to misspell your name here? Nightstar Beauty will be the next channel that we look at, and then we will get to what I see is happening in the chat. Spotless Calm has just dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. Spotless Calm is a dear friend and somebody who actually supports on all of my channels, and we end up supporting each other every single day. They're here in Tuber Chat regularly, and then as well they're on the Copyright Free Music channel. They run that for me every single day, and I in turn run their live streams. They run a live stream of some sort. Sometimes they do a premiere. Most often they do an 8-hour live stream, and I run that as well. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is hitting us with some poo emojis. Thank you, Tiffany Wears T-shirts, for making me laugh. I really do appreciate that extra support, of course. And Spotless Calm is going to be the next channel that we look at, of course, before I spin the wheel again right after Nightstar Beauty. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is celebrating her birthday today, so she's obviously having a good time. Rock Chick Beauty, thank you for coming in. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat as well. And I thought I just missed something from the How-To Lady. Shindra Solutions A&A, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I just noticed that Spotless Calm actually took over the stream boss position too, so that's very cool. The How-To Lady is saying, yesterday I was talking about branding, started the process on branding. The How-To Lady and completed branding on D's Fierce Fashions. Actually, the How-To Lady has done actually a great job with consistency. When I talk about branding, a lot of times it comes down to simply the look of your thumbnails and things like this. I happen to like consistency, but that's not necessarily what's right for everybody, and certainly not every video, right? So when you look at different videos that you're putting up, especially if you have a variety channel, I believe some consistency will help. Because over the long term, when people have seen something from you before and they see a thumbnail that is recognizable, they'll say, oh, I like them. I'm going to click this one. Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's how I feel things happen. It seems to be true in most forms of marketing on the internet and offline and everything else. But when I talk about branding, I'm just saying things are so recognizable. I really enjoy that, but you do have to do the right thing for your channel and for your individual videos. On my personal channel, you'll see that a lot of my thumbnails are completely different. They're what I believed they should be for that video at that time, but there's no consistency over there anywhere at all. Whereas when you look at Tuber Chat, those thumbnails have been consistent from the beginning. So again, you have to make your own decisions. But D's Fierce Fashions and the How-To Lady already does a great job with consistency, especially when it comes to series, right? She does series of videos and the thumbnails reflect that. So I believe that if somebody was looking at a playlist or your channel page and they saw one video that they liked, that might entice them to binge watch the rest of that series. So it's a thought. Tiffany Wears T-shirts. I don't believe that for a second. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Fisher Fun Ventures. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. It's great to see you again. Forgive me for falling behind in the chat with my long speech. Living Beautifully is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I see her out supporting other creators very generously, regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And she's been in Tuber Chat many times and is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. We're going to look at Nightstar Beauty, and I did sneak that in right before Spotless Calm will be coming up. The How-To Lady's on the wheel, so we're going to be looking at that channel soon as well. Did I just lose my place by playing around with the wheel? I did. Oh goodness. I think I said we were going to look at Nightstar Beauty. Forgive me if I'm ripping off somebody's chance. I did something before I copied and pasted there. I might have just made a big mistake on the wheel, but that's okay. I'm sure everybody will be forgiving in some way. Nightstar Beauty is one of the channels that I talk about, actually, when I talk about branding, so I did mention it just quickly for a second. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is really having a good time over there. That's really something else. I do appreciate the extra love, but my goodness, this is what I'm talking about. You never know what to expect from Tiffany Wears T-Shirts, but she definitely brings fun everywhere she goes. Has anyone thought of getting footwear made for merch? Wolfsbane Explorations. That's a great idea. So I wonder if anybody in the chat has thought that stuff. And then GamerBro56, I don't make my thumbnails on Canva. I'm sure a lot of creators here do. I happen to be on Photoshop, but I've been doing that for like 30 years or 25 years or whatever it is, right? But I have used Canva. So like I was saying yesterday, I think it was, on my personal channel, I have a couple of tutorials, and the last one that I did has the thumbnail on it that I made from Canva while doing the tutorial. So it definitely is a great way to get it done. If I had to do something on the road, I certainly would use that to make a thumbnail. That would be my go-to app or website. Nightstar Beauty shows branding in the way that I'm talking about with consistency. Now here's a great example, because when you look at these thumbnails, they are certainly not all exactly the same. But if you've seen one and you see another one come up, you'll recognize right away, hey, I like that video. I'm going to watch this one. When you're thinking about search results and stuff like that, right? Nightstar Beauty's had a pro presentation, both in video production, camera work, as well as presentation on the channel, both with the banner, the thumbnails, the avatar. You know, everything here is just looking pure pro. And this is what I'm talking about in a very simple way. Now, I'm going to show you something else right after this, and forgive me, then we certainly are going to get to Spotless Com. I really do appreciate that extra generous super chat that you have sent over. Spotless Com, like I said, is a dear friend who supports and is generous in every way that you can describe. T-shirt fun for Kevin. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts says. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has taken up the whole activity list at the bottom of the screen too. That's interesting. Everybody sees the generosity in her. I'm just going to show you something quickly. This is a channel that I run, and you will see that these thumbnails are meant to be exactly the same. The only difference is these tiny, the tiny bit of photo that's in each thumbnail. So you'll see that these black and yellow thumbnails, because this is a construction channel basically, so the colors are meant to look like construction. The black and yellow thumbnails are for videos, and then the yellow and black thumbnails are for live streams. That's another idea that I'm talking about consistency, but this is not something I would necessarily recommend to anybody. It's just something I wanted to show you for a quick second while we're talking about branding. That's an extreme case of making your thumbnails all identical. But again, that was done because that particular channel was meant as a long-term play more than anything else. There's no variety on that channel other than different videos that can be done within the construction work genre. Anyway, Jen Hines, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. What we're looking at right now... Oh, t-shirts. Tiffany Wears T-shirts. I do have a few that I wear. This is my original Tuber Chat t-shirt. You've seen all my Thrive Together ones as well. I have had a couple of t-shirts sent over. Melda and Amra family sent me my very first t-shirt from YouTube, and then Corinne's Life has sent over one that I wear frequently. I love her shirt. And then Vern's Junk Closet has also sent me one out of her merchandise as well, which is very cool. So Spotless Com, like I said, is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So we've seen generosity in this creator today already. And like I said, they've got something going on their channel almost every single day. And what we find, I'm just going to have a look here right now. Now you'll see, like, I support them every day, except I don't know, it looks like I missed one. They and they do the same for me. They're here both on Superchat as well as my copyright-free music channel as well as my personal channel. But Spotless Calm also is out supporting others, and what we joke about between each other all the time is the fact that when we're out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, you'll literally see us joke about bouncing. You will see us joking about that because we're out supporting each other and we run into each other while doing that so often. Scratch and PPA, thank you one more time for catching that. I got to start doing a much better job of catching up with the chat. I'm talking way too much today. Tiffany wears t-shirts. I didn't even see those super chats come through. My goodness. Thank goodness for Scratch and Pete mentioning that. Scratcher Chick, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at, and Emotion has done that to us many times as well. I see, actually, if I'm right, Emotion's super chat must have come through first. My goodness, these are slipping by me. Thank you so much, everybody, for the extra support. I really do appreciate that. Oh, I don't mean to miss this stuff. Yeah, it's been actually slipped by me so long ago that I didn't even see it come through. I think it's already passed. My goodness. Many, many minutes ago. So forgive me for that. But thank you. Emotion is a dear friend. Like I said, I should have had them on the wheel already, but let's get them set up here right now. Scratcher Chick, Emotion, sorry, Scratcher Chick. I said I was going to get that right from now on. And Emotion, thank you both for those super chat. I really do appreciate those. Oh, the Lexus dude, we, forgive me, our moderators are going to take out any messages that specifically say, come and check out my channel, because self-promotion in chats like this, when you tell people to come to your channel, is against YouTube's community guidelines. So we're just overly careful about that. But as you connect with other people, the best idea is always to make the first move, visit their channel, leave them a comment, and then let them know you've done that, and then they'll come back and do that. That the guy I work with? Yeah, Chris is Clever Craft. Yeah, I work 3 days a week. I still do construction, if you could believe it. It started with the construction like 5 years ago, or a little bit longer, and then when we started YouTube, you know, now I'm doing that more so, right? But that's just one of the channels. Life with Jan, good to see you here. I believe that's the second channel from Jan Hines. We see that regularly when we look at that channel. Call Me Ender, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Wolfsbane Explorations, Linktree is very popular. I don't happen to use it, but I see other people using it regularly. Yeah, so forgive me. And Scratch and PPA, thank you so much for catching those, because I did miss them. Emotion, I'm so embarrassed. Forgive me for missing that. I'm yapping so much today. I don't know what my problem is. And then Makeup Mom and Son is here as a member and a moderator as well. She actually celebrated a birthday yesterday. So let's have a look at these channels. So Scratcher Chick, I'm going to put your channel up right now, and we'll have a look and see what you got going on for us today. This is another channel that's been in Tuber Chat many times before. I used to make the mistake of pronouncing that channel wrong, or in a wrong way, but it's absolutely Scratcher Chick. And Scratch and PPA is definitely a part of the lottery ticket scratching genre, and there's a really tight-knit community there of very generous creators. And so thank you. You've seen that today just from Scratcher Chick alone here, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 902 subscribers right now, they're officially on the road to 1,000. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And then, oh, that's no problem. The Lexus dude, it's no trouble. We tend to be very, very strict here in Tuber Chat. Like, I know I'm a nice enough guy, and hopefully it's fun for everybody and this and that. But the chat itself is very strict, and the reason why is because, one of the reasons is because when you're out in other live streams, you'll have an easier time if you can put up with the way that we run things here. That way, when you go other places, you won't get like timed out by moderators or banned or worse. And, you know, I know what that's like too. I've been banned, I've been timed out, I've, you know, been otherwise told to get lost, let's just say, or whatever, because I was new at this one day too, right? We all have to learn. So I just want to make sure things are easier on everybody now than they were for me when I started, and for us. Hopefully we can all do that for anybody new coming into the YouTube system. The other thing too is I can't live stream 24 hours a day, right? I can only be here 4 times a week, a couple hours, which hopefully is enough, but I still want you growing your channel even when I'm not here. So thank you one more time, Scratcher Chick, for your super chat. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Thank you so much for all this extra support today again. And Emotion is coming up. When I look for this channel, I look for Emotion New Soul R&B. Now the channel is just called Emotion, but because it's such a popular word and popular name, we have to do a little bit extra to find this. But we know that this is a talented singer and songwriter, and soul R&B music is what you're going to find when you get there. So this is what we type in to find this channel. The more we search, find, and click on them, the more they'll rise up the search results. And as time goes on, YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular channel. And yeah, Lexus dude, you're all good. Forgive me. It's just, like I said, we're extremely... our moderators tend to be extremely on top of things. You'll notice I have very few moderators. And that's because I take the idea of moderating so seriously, because they are looking out not only for our interests, but for the interests of everybody in the chat as well. So we just want to make sure everybody's on the same page, and hopefully every day, in every way that we do the different things that we do here, everybody will improve and be able to help others as you're out with other people in other live streams as well. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. I'm going to show you the second channel from this channel here, Emotion, as well. Now, this is a dear friend. This is somebody who is showing us original works on their channel, Emotion. And like I said, this is particularly R&B, soul music that you'll find. They're fully monetized, so they've got memberships and super chats available when you get to their channel. We've been lucky enough to hang out with them for live streams as well as premieres many times. They've got almost 1,500 subscribers here as well, and I'm just going to show you their second channel here. And thank you, Emotion, for putting this on the featured channels list. The Writing with Emotion New Soul is a second channel from this creator, where we're going to see the writing process behind the music that Emotion is showing us on their main channel. Ma Maria Graciosa Vlog, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Now, I see I'm going to miss something here from Everything Random, a Unique Rose, but I'm whipping my way back through the chat to try to catch up. Everything Random, a Unique Rose, thank you so much for that super chat. Forgive me for letting it slip by, but I caught it just now. We're going to make your channel the next one that we look at for that reason. And once again, Writing with New Soul is the second channel from Emotion, so we're looking forward to a lot more content here. Like I said, this is where we start to see the writing process from Emotion and what they use for their original works, which is very cool. And they happen to be an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. As a matter of fact, they're a gold member, so we see this channel every single day. Even though they're here with us regularly, we catch them in the slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and then as well, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we have seen. Let's look at Everything Random, a Unique Rose. Thank you as well for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for that reason, we're just looking at this before I start spinning the wheel again. They've got 233 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And we know that that channel was actually featured yesterday. We feature a different channel every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Everything Random and Unique Rose definitely is fun. She's got a bit of variety on her channel, but she's definitely fun to watch. Already building a loyal and dedicated community around her, and has already had impact on us here in our chat, and for that reason was featured. Today's featured channel is Binary Code, and tomorrow we'll be featuring Joy Blessed Life. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Everything Random and Unique Rose right here. Where did I see, didn't you do a video that said what your channel was about? Why do I feel like I saw that? Oh, and thank you for the feature, yes. What did I watch? Am I mistaken? I thought I watched a video the other day. I thought I watched a couple. I thought I watched something where you were talking about your channel. Yeah, I forget where it was. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But she is doing a great job with a little bit of variety here. And like I said, you'll find a lot of fun in Everything Random and Unique Rose as well. And the Homeowner's Handyman, thank you for coming back in. It's great to see you back in the house. And thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that to us before. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next before I start spinning the wheel again. And this is definitely a channel where people are going to get a chance to learn as well as be entertained and inspired. I've obviously got to catch up with you. I thought I just watched something from you. I thought I literally was just on your channel watching something like a week ago. Am I wrong already? I'm going to have to catch up. I'm just going to actually make a note of that. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So sometimes we gotta make notes to make sure we keep doing that. The Homeowner's Handyman has over 1,000 subscribers now. They've got it locked in with about 1,010 by the look of it. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And you'll see that a couple of the things that they're doing on their channel here is like DIY, how to build a desk. Is cool. I'm trying to remember what on earth was the last thing I watched. I can't believe it could have been. Maybe I watched it a week ago, even though it's an older video. How to unclog a drain full of grease is actually a very useful thing for anybody to know. How to cover a window in a shower, but still let natural light in. Very, very cool. So there's lots to learn on this channel, obviously, and we see some gratitude here as well. A huge thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Very, very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. If anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to take a break for a few minutes here. We'll be back in 3 minutes. And then we are going to look at my love, Kristen Welton. I'm just going to grab this question. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. I don't know why I'm missing everything. Even worse than usual today. What are some requirements of a moderator? So a lot of other, there are a lot of channels that will just make everybody a moderator so they could drop links and stuff like that. That's fine. There's channels that have more moderators certainly than I do or than Superchat does, and that's fine as well. What I recommend to everybody is that you make moderators out of people that you absolutely trust, because that can change over time. And I'll give you an example of something that happened here last summer. And James Geip is in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So I had a few more moderators, a few different moderators about a year ago. And they were absolutely people that I trusted. And of the two, I'm not going to drop names because I can't be 100% sure of who caused the problem for me. But I'll describe a problem that can happen. It's solvable. But a couple of creators, one asked me to be a moderator, And I thought that was cool, so I made them a moderator. They've been out around many times before. Another creator had just been with me from the start, so I made them a moderator. Wisdom Series for Success, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I'll try to get through the story quickly, but basically what happened is these people were moderators for a little while. What happened one day, some of you will even remember this, but there was a day on Superchat where many people could not get into the chat, right? Their messages were not being seen. And the only reason that we knew is because Kristen, who we're about to see her channel after, started getting messages on Instagram from like 4 different creators saying, hey, I can't get in, I can't get in, I can't get in. And I said, oh no, what could have happened? So I went and I looked, and one of the moderators had gone through probably an older live stream in the live chat or gone through the comments and banned everybody they could click on. And what a disaster, right? So it's easily solvable. You just delete everybody out of the banned users list, and then everything's just free and open. The only other thing is if you've got any trolls in there, they can come back in if they want to or whatever. For a moment, you have to ban them again. But that's something that had happened with friends. You know what I mean? People who I had trusted. And so it's something to consider. So I take moderating very, very, very seriously. And when we talk about the idea of Scratch and PPA and Michael's Adventures, for instance, they've both, I believe, now been moderators with TuberChat for a year. They were here every week for a long time before, and I asked them if they would consider being moderators for that reason, because of the generosity that I saw in them and their dedication to helping others in the community. Later on, we had other moderators come on recently, which is Makeup Mom and Son and Sam Slogs Trains and More. These are creators who have been with TuberChat consistently almost every live stream for probably 6 months or something like that. They have shown the same kind of generosity in reaching out to other creators to help them, among other things. And so when you look at the different moderators, I promise there's a long-winded story behind every single one. Hilda DC is somebody who became a moderator in a different type of way, but then has also shown generosity and dedication to helping others as well. So anybody that's a moderator now has been here for quite some time. So you have to decide what's right for your own channel, who you're going to make a moderator and not. And then it's something just to consider, right? There's no right answer when it comes to that. But anyway, so thank you for the thought, and thank you for engaging the chat, and forgive me if I've missed anything else. I'm going to... Oh, Nurse Leslie, yeah, it's okay. It's an easy fix. Thank goodness I figured out what was wrong right away, but that might have somebody really freaked out. It even did to me. It's still there. All the TuberChat live streams from the beginning are still up. You could find it. I don't remember what episode it was, but it was pretty funny. But I will... Okay, let's take a break, and I'll come back in a few minutes. We're going to look at Kristen Welton. All right, we're back with Kristen Welton. This is my love. She's here as a member and a moderator. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to her with 1,300 subscribers. She's actually got it locked in with about 1,320 right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that we know she's thinking about. She's fully monetized on her channel, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there, including super chats and memberships. And she's got a lot of variety on her channel, including unboxings, challenges, collaborations with other YouTubers, and some success with shorts, which is very cool. And she does a great job of posting consistently, usually several times a week. So I did notice another question came through. Forgive me, anybody that I've missed. If you've had a question or a comment as well. KMom14, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. As well, the Hoops Family Network, thank you for coming in. It's her birthday today. That's Amanda. She's been with Superchat from the very beginning when we talk about moderators. Hoops Family Network, and Amanda is actually single-handedly the one person who introduced me to the small YouTuber community, and is therefore inspirational in the creation of Superchat and the reason I'm even doing any of this stuff. It's because of the generosity of Amanda and a lot of the people that she introduced me to that I was inspired to even do Superchat. So it's her birthday. Hopefully everybody will join me in wishing her a happy birthday. And I did notice another question from, forgive me, Facing Reality. I know you asked, how do you add moderators? So for instance, when you look at your chat here, hopefully everybody can see this. I know it's going to be really, really small if you're on a phone. When you're looking at a chat message and you're the host, when you're live streaming, you're able to click on a message from somebody in the chat or the three dots beside that message, and then you will see, for instance, on Kristen Welton here, see this thing that says remove moderator? Because Kristen is already a moderator, of course. She's my girlfriend. We live together. But if it wasn't, it would say add moderator. So you could just do it from here if you'd like to. And then hide user on this channel is to ban somebody permanently. Put user in timeout is to just time them out for a few minutes so that they can chill. But that's how easy it is to add a moderator. So you can literally, if you have somebody in mind, you could just say the next time you come into my live stream, I'll just mod you right there. Or if you go into your YouTube studio, on the bottom left where the settings are, you'll find channel settings, or sorry, it's community settings. And in there is an area where you can add moderators. So forgive me for not doing the tutorial, but what you can do is grab the channel URL. So for instance, if I was going to do it with Kristen Welton, I would grab the channel URL right here, copy this, right? I can just copy, and then you paste it into the moderators area of your channel community settings. And that's how, another way that you can mod somebody. So hopefully that's helpful. Amanda definitely is awesome. Cooking with Miss Brown is here. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That Girl Preeny is another extremely supportive creator, somebody who's supporting on all my channels as well. Now we're going to look at Scratch and PPA. Now this is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and this is what I talk about when I get into my story about moderators. Scratch and PPA was, you know, has been a moderator with us for a long, long time now. He also has built up quite a reputation as a moderator on many other channels, and then as well has built a reputation of being an unbelievably supportive creator. So I don't think it would be any surprise to anybody why Scratch and PPA would be a moderator here or anywhere else, right? So one of the things that you'll find is now he does a series of videos. This has been going on for, oh, if I count now, it's 30 some odd weeks, and we are 7 months, 7 or 8 months. He's been doing videos every single Tuesday. They come out around lunchtime, 12:15 Eastern. And basically what you'll find in his videos is a chat that runs even faster than Superchat, faster than most live chats that you've seen, because of the unbelievably overwhelming support that Scratch and PPA gives to everybody else. He gets that coming back to him all at once during these premieres, which is really something to see. It is a very wild chat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and PPA and enjoy getting some of that support coming back to you as well. But what you'll find in these premieres is that he does a video that is interactive. So what that means is that if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do, then you have the ability to vote on the content of next week's video, which is really, really cool. It sets his series apart, makes it unique, and makes it a lot of fun to interact with. As well, he does a very considerate and thoughtful job of featuring a creator in every episode. That gives you another opportunity to meet over 30 generous, loyal, and dedicated creators who have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So I think that speaks volumes. So let's look at Cute Goth Girl Gamer right now. I just spun the wheel, and as we work through another few channels, I'll move a bit faster now that we're in the second half of the live stream. I will add some more names as we need them to the wheel when we work our way down a couple more. Cute Goth Girl Gamer is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who supports on all of my channels, happens to be a gold member, so we see their slide at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as we just saw a few minutes ago. And then as well, her link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we have seen. There's Makeup Mom and Son's link right now too, as a matter of fact. Another moderator. Lil Shatter, good to see you back. Thanks for coming in. I know you've been here for a little while already. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And if anybody here is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, then please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Just going to do something in the chat here quickly. Oh, okay, I messed that up, but it's a happy birthday message for the Hoops Family Network. It happens to be their birthday today. They were actually live earlier. I was hoping we were going to do Tuber Chat at the scheduled time, and then I would have raided after, so forgive me, but I had to move the live stream today. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer does a lot of variety on her channel, so a lot of live streaming, but she does video gameplay as well as StreamYard panels, as well as sometimes she makes music online and then posts that music as well, but she'll make it while she is live streaming, which is really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. You've seen the positivity from her in the chat. She really is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Like I said, supports on all of my channels. So if you connect with her, you'll find that support coming back to you as well. We're going to look at House of X Entertainment Inc. right now. These are creators who've been with Tuber Chat long since the beginning. I believe I was introduced to Wanston and Leo either from Amanda from the Hoops Family Network or from Vern's Junk Closet, who I was introduced to by Amanda from the Hoops Family Network. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. This is a joint business channel between It's Me, Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. And Derek's Journey, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And if I've missed anything that anybody's mentioned, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again. I'll appreciate your patience. And if you can put 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, that will help me see it a little bit easier. And with 650 subscribers, I'm hoping we could put the House of X Entertainment Inc.'s channel a little bit closer to the 700 we know they're thinking about. They are doing a lot of focus on other creators with a lot of interviews and things like that. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, I hope you just saw. I just had your channel up and was saying all kinds of pleasant things about you a minute ago. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, like I said, is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Kristen Welton, we saw already. I forgot to take her name off the wheel. So that means I'm overdue now for actually adding names to the wheel. So I'm going to do that from our chat list right away. We're going to look at Unmasked Lifestyle. This is a extremely loyal, dedicated, and generous creator as well. They've been a friend of Superchat for quite some time. And we see that they've got something new coming up as well. So they got a premiere coming up tomorrow. Very cool. That will be actually right after Tuber Chat, so maybe we'll raid that. Unmasked Lifestyle has 1,260 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. We know that they're monetized. We joined them for their monetization celebration last week. So they've got Super Chats and memberships available when we get to their channel. So let's see what we can do about adding some more creators to our wheel. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other, just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Binary Code is our featured channel for today. I'm just putting GamerBro56, Gloria's Platter, and Nurse Leslie on the wheel right now, and then I'll continue as we need some more names. Let's spin. I'm going to move much faster now because, like I said, we're in the second half of the live stream. We've already been on for an hour and a half. We're not in any rush to go anywhere today, so we can put lots of channels on the screen, and I appreciate every moment that everybody spends. Bingy Roy Vlogs is coming up right now. That's one of our newest members, and we'll see what they've got going on. They're actually fairly new to Tuber Chat, so I'm just getting to know this channel. But right away we see some DIY projects that are very cool, and I talk about this every day, but I'm impressed with the idea that these are do-it-yourself projects, because maybe it's because even I feel like I can do these things, right? I'm not the handiest person in the world, but these are projects that I think just about anybody can do, resources from around the house or pretty close to it, and things that you would be able to reap the benefits from and enjoy for years, if not decades to come. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this channel. And like I said, there's more here, but I am just getting to know them right now. Hopefully you'll enjoy doing that too. With 141 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 150 that they're thinking about. So for those of you who are brand new to Tuber Chat, the way that the wheel works, for instance, it's not just based on how long you're here, it's also how much you're interacting with the chat. So it's not just about number of chat messages, it's about the interaction that goes on between people. So when you're having conversation, for instance, and the robot keeps kind of a point system track of that. So when I need names for the wheel, I look over at my list from Bautissimo and then I add the names to the wheel. The wheel, of course, is random, but if you're still here when I spin the wheel and your name comes up, then we have a look at your channel for a few minutes and talk about it if that's what you would like. So right now, forgive me, I'm going to look at Nurse Leslie. Forgive me if I lost my train of thought there. I was just catching something on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me anytime if you would like to. It's all one word, Tuber Chat, of course, and I try to be attentive of it. I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if you think there's something I can help with. But I also appreciate when people share information with me that they've learned that I can then spread throughout the community as well. Binary Code still in the chat. That's our featured channel for today. Like I said, we feature a different channel every single day. Chef Roger Vlog, good to see you here. Nurse Leslie was health, humor, and motivation earlier, and thank you for reminding me of that yesterday. Nurse Leslie is a loyal and dedicated supporter. She's actually a dynamic creator as well, and somebody who's been with Tuber Chat for a long time, recently came back in, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. We don't know the subscriber count right now, but we just want to push her towards the next milestone that she's looking towards. Beauty Citrine TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. May you drop something and have everyone over? What are you talking about, Chris's Clever Craft? Am I missing something, or are you talking about... oh, are you talking about maybe doing a premiere or a live stream? Let me know if that's what you mean, because we can absolutely get that done today if you want to. Alex and Jackie Tulloch, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yes, Chris's Clever Craft. So if you have something that you can set up and schedule for, let's say... Let me just have a look at what I think we're going to end up doing here. Let's say 45 minutes from now, and then just be prepared to move it 15 more minutes. If you're doing a live stream, it doesn't matter. You can start in 45 minutes, and then I'll just raid when I'm done. But if it's a premiere, do me a favor and schedule it for 45 minutes from now, and then I will, or roughly, and then if I have to get you to move it, just be prepared to do that if we're still busy at the time. Phyllis Brown, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Oh, you're going to do a premiere. Okay, yeah. Oh, Derek's Journey's going to play some Mario Golf. That can be a good way to do videos too, as a thought. If you haven't already, if you're not already doing that, if you can do that with a capture card and this and that. I've done a little bit of video game collaborations as well on my personal channel. Michael's Adventures is calling me out for my brain fart there. When I was probably in the middle of a sentence and completely lost it by distracting myself looking at something else for a second. Nurse Leslie, we just want to push, like I said, towards their next milestone, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've actually been previously featured on Superchat. And now we're going to look at the How-To Lady. The How-To Lady is a dear friend to Superchat, somebody who spreads all kinds of positivity. Look at the energy. You can see it in the first couple of thumbnails here that come up before we even get to the channel. Some facts. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So the How-To Lady spreads all kinds of positivity through the chat. Did you change your avatar? I believe that, forgive me if I didn't notice that you changed that earlier. I know you did say to me today that you were doing something, you said in the chat here, you were doing something with regards to branding. But when I talk about branding and I talk about the look of things, as a matter of fact, you can see, I mean, it's great that the How-To Lady happens to have her face in a lot of her thumbnails, most of them, or at least a picture of her. So you do recognize her, right? And they say that thumbnails with faces, when it's appropriate, can make them very clickable. Which is great to see, but the How-To Lady's always done a great job of presentation and branding. So you can see, like, the banner here matches the avatar, especially of the first video here, matches all the thumbnails. I meant to say thumbnail here. And then as well, that's a great picture, but it happens to match, you know, it just happens to right now match the other stuff that you have. And then I see, yes, you did change the avatar on D's Fierce Fashions as well. So that's what you're talking about. This is the second channel from the How-To Lady. Now, just with that name alone, you know that there's much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by from this channel. But this is a creator who is... goes over and above when it comes to engaging the chat, to spreading positivity, keeping the energy going, and then promoting others. So let me just go back to the other channel for a quick second here, because when we look at the videos that they've done, I see you move some things around too, right? They had done a series. Let me just see where that series is. When we look, oh, did you change all the avatars? Where did you move a lot of stuff. Oh, you changed a bunch of thumbnails. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see. This particular video, for instance, was a shout out that they did, very considerate and thoughtful shout out for Superchat, where they actually talked about a few of our friends as well. But this is an example of a bunch of the videos. Now these ones here, she changed the color of the thumbnails, but these ones here that have the business written at the bottom, she's promoting other small businesses, which is really, really cool. So I see what you've done. You've gone over and above when it comes to the consistency. So this is very, very cool. And this is going to be like, you're basically claiming these colors, right? This off-white background along with the purple and white and black letters, which is really, really cool. So that makes it that much more recognizable. And then, you know, these pictures, these thumbnails where you've got a close-up of the face obviously makes them very vibrant and clickable as well. So very cool. Very, very cool. With 375 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 400 that she's thinking about. But the How To Lady's actually been a very outstanding member of the Tuber Chat community for quite some time. Previously featured, of course. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get to our next channel, the Anthony's Family Show. Thank you for coming in. And GamerBro56, as time goes on, we all just need practice with our thumbnails and stuff like that. But if it becomes something that you enjoy, this goes for anybody in the chat, you can start doing that stuff for other people. For anything that anybody enjoys doing on YouTube, I promise you there are somebody that hates it. So you can definitely think about extra streams of income if you have the extra time by helping other creators do the things they don't like to do or don't want to do or just want you to do for them, right? For instance, you know, half of you may already know, but half of my full-time job is running YouTube channels for other people, or also consulting or doing graphic design work and things like this. And when you think about that, and you think about how much money is possible to come in from doing that kind of work, especially if you enjoy it, if you love it, then that's great. Some people don't like editing videos. Some people don't like filming videos. Some people don't like making thumbnails. They don't like doing the SEO. They don't like doing the tags and things like that. This is all stuff that you can do, first of all, for yourself. And I recommend for everybody to always try doing all of that stuff for yourself first, so that if you decide to pay somebody to do it later, you know what you're paying for, right? You really understand the value when you're turning around. But for a lot of people that are thinking about different ways to make money here on YouTube, that's another consideration, is by doing work for other people, and therefore you can bring in extra income that way if you enjoy it. Professor Fox and Dr. B, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Phyllis Brown, sorry I didn't welcome you. I did see you come in. I put you on the wheel already. And Makeup Mom and Son, we were talking about her earlier. It was her birthday yesterday. She happens to be a member and a moderator here, and is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So when I talked about the thought of moderators earlier, you know, I get into the stories, and I promise you there's a long-winded story behind each moderator that's here on Tuber Chat now, and Makeup Mom and Son is definitely an outstanding member in that community as well. We have a small group of moderators here. We're a tight-knit group. I see they all are out supporting each other, and all of the moderators that we have here are extremely supportive, extremely generous in all the different ways that you can describe on YouTube. And Makeup Mom and Son definitely is, you know, somebody with a long history here of consistency, generosity, loyalty, dedication. And she's serious about growing her channel too, right? She's serious about the things that she does. You can see that her presentation, she's doing a top-notch job when she does her live stream. She put a lot of thought into her background, and she has a charismatic personality. She's so unbelievably supportive that the first time that she live streamed, that live stream went on for longer than 4 hours, and she was rated 3 times. So you can imagine the kind of support that she had to give out over the months before starting streaming, before that came back, and she's already been putting out videos including hauls and things like that. She just had some great success with this particular video right here just from 3 weeks ago. Most of those 4,000 views came within the first few days, which is very, very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Makeup Mom and Son. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, but I am going to look at our list and see what I can do about adding a couple more names onto our wheel. And I'm going to start moving a little bit faster because I know, like, there's something in me today. I do love this. Like, so when we talk about loving what you're doing, I love what I'm doing right now. And I thank everybody, especially for being here, because you allow me to do it. But you all know by now, even for those of you who've just been here for the last 10 minutes, you know I can talk. And I love talking about this stuff. But boy, have I been long-winded today. And it's been fun, but I think I can do a better job of putting more channels on the screen, so we'll get to that now. Gloria's Platter has 621 subscribers, and with this delicious looking content, you can tell that there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So I'm just waiting for my pages to refresh here, and I'm going to see if we can add a few more people onto our wheel. Mark McEwen happens to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel as well. And for those of you who haven't seen it, all the music you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And then we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there as well with no vocals. So it's constant, and if you were to run that in the background of a live stream like Hilda DC happened to do today, you can know, first of all, that it's copyright free. Secondly, you're not going to be sung or spoken over. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that if you decide to connect over there. Let's get Facing Reality on here. And let me see what I can do about another couple of names. Cooking with Miss Brown. Team Goodman. And I'll add some more names as we need them. So let's spin. And Gloria's Platter, like I said, hopefully everybody will enjoy learning on this channel as well as being entertained and inspired. And there's the link for the copyright-free music channel there in the chat. GamerBro56 is coming up right now. They're just here for the second time today. So this is a brand new connection for Superchat. We're going to look at Inga S as well, who I'm just putting onto the wheel when they come up. GamerBro56 is right here with 32 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I see that they just put out a brand new video that's perfect for connecting because it's 4 minutes 44 seconds. That is ideal. So hopefully everybody will enjoy checking that out. Nadeth's Life, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'd love to promote you properly when you're here, but I do appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Fanatic Guide and Derek's Journey, I've just added you onto the wheel, and GamerBro56, like I said, is fairly new to TuberChat, only having been here a couple of times so far, but hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome. We'll help get this channel moving. We know that the road to the first 100 is the hardest, so one of the things I like to do is leave a comment on the discussion tab here. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this. We looked at emotion earlier. I forgot to take them off the wheel. We'll spin again. And Nadeth's Life. Okay, thank you very much for making sure I get that right. And like I said, hopefully you're feeling welcome. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here. Phyllis Brown is coming up right now. I'm just grabbing this name off of our wheel. And my pleasure having your channel up again. GamerBro56, Teflon Don, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Oh, and Team Goodman sent Nadeth's life over here. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the likes and the shares. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, we're actually at 92 right now, and we've still got a while to go, so it's possible we could hit 100 today. So I usually don't put a lot of focus on that number, but since we're getting close, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Raffhart Family Farm, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Phyllis Brown, again, has some more delicious looking content here. But they've got a lot of variety on their channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, again, we don't know the subscriber count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push everybody along as much as we can towards their next milestones. And then let's spin. One of the things I got to remind everybody as well, I know we have a few new channels here, but even if you've been to Superchat many times before, or if you're here regularly, again, just the importance of following the full procedure, making sure that the videos that we watch are longer than 3 minutes. It's very important that we connect with videos that are longer than 3 minutes. It's not enough to watch 3 minutes of any video, and not enough to watch a video that's less than 3 minutes if possible, because 99% of creators have videos that are 3 minutes or longer. Better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Better if you watch 2 or 3 videos. But what that does is helps the algorithm to understand that you really did mean to connect to that creator. If we watch videos that are shorter, or if we watch a shorter amount of time, it's possible that our connections will be taken away. So I don't want anybody to meet 5 or 10 new creators here in Superchat today and lose them all tomorrow, because that's possible. For the last year or so, YouTube's been doing a lot of glitching and purging, we call it, where they remove anything that they feel is inactive or invalid. So if you have connections and they think that it's just sub for sub behavior, they'll get rid of that because that's against community guidelines. Most of your videos are shorts, Alexis dude. That's okay. What will happen in that case, it depends if all your videos are shorts. If you have anything over 3 minutes, that's what people should be connecting on. And if you only have shorts, hopefully what everybody will do is watch at least 3 of them. And that should be okay. Oh, Phyllis Brown, was I not talking about your channel? I think I was talking about yours, and just the idea of when we don't know a subscriber count on a channel, we're just pushing everybody towards whatever their next milestone is. And Fanatic Guide, 2,300 subscribers on this creators channel, 2,360, so they're still growing, still moving strong, and this is an extremely supportive creator. So what they do is support on all of my channels, including the copyright free music channel. They're over there almost every single day, reaching out to help us keep the watch hours grinding away and then keep the conversation going, and I really do appreciate that extra support. Now, this is a gaming channel, but there's more to this channel than just gaming. So we see some great success in some of the how-to videos that were done here, including this 70,000 here, 60,000 here, 30,000, 20, and many over 10. So there's obviously some experience and some instinct in this creator that hopefully everybody will draw inspiration from when you connect with them. So Fanatic Guide, like I said, is here with us almost every day in Superchat and on our copyright free music channel. Jeremy D-Day is in the house. That's the second channel from JD Knight 7. Oh, and then the Lexus dude, did I miss something? Yeah, forgive me if there's something that I missed, or I could, or there's something I need to clarify. What I'm talking about is just the importance of watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long, because what happens is a lot of creators will have their subscribers removed. So let's say you come to Superchat one day and you meet 10 new subscribers, right, for your channel. The next day, YouTube can take 5 or even more of them, or less, or whatever. It happens to everybody all the time. Now, there are some creators who never lose any subscribers, and that's because they always follow the procedure, and they research the creators, who they're going to connect to before they connect to them. So, you know, this is something I don't say enough, but when you have new creators that come into the Tuber Chat live streams, you want to be cautious about jumping right on them, right? You want to give them a minute to see if they're going to, first of all, still be here. If they're going to be here more than one day, they're probably okay to connect to, right? But some creators will come to Tuber Chat not like this, or especially if they lose some subscribers, they might not come back. And you won't be missing out if creators are not interested in the idea of connecting the way that we are. You have to have patience for this, right? When you tell somebody on the internet that they've got to spend 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10 minutes doing something, that's an eternity, it seems, to a lot of people, myself included. You know what I mean? I can't listen to a full song without skipping ahead. And that's only 3 minutes. Binary code is mentioning, yeah, we're getting very, very close. So thank you, everybody. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Binary code is our featured channel for today, so I hope everybody will connect with them. The Lexus dude, yeah, sorry, I'm not catching what you're saying. You said something about not saying anything bad, and then you said something about disappear. I'm not sure what you mean exactly. So here's the thing too, as well, we're only responsible for our own half of the connection, right? So when you connect with somebody, if you're fulfilling the full procedure and they don't, there's a possibility of losing the connection. That's not your fault. And you got to remember, it's not creators doing it, it's YouTube that's doing it. But they're doing it based on what they feel is invalid. This live stream is going to go for at least another 20 minutes. Actually, Chris's Clever Craft, let me just give you a message. Forgive me, I forget Chris's Clever Craft if we're in the same time zone or not. It's one thing I try to be aware of. I know everybody's in different time zones. This is Artfully Blind with Diana. She's got 3,000 subscribers, so you can bet there's much to be learned from her, as well as entertained and inspired by. She's got a lot of variety on her channel, including live streams and some game nights, which have become pretty popular, which is very cool. So she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get to her channel. Let me spin the wheel. And then Chris's Clever Craft, hopefully you caught those things. Yeah, GamerBro56, at this point we're pretty sure we're gonna get that 100. We lost one, but hopefully we'll get it. If another couple of creators come in, we'll probably get it. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. And we might actually just hit that 100 again today. It's happened many times before. It doesn't happen every day, of course, but today just overwhelmingly busy. And Derek's Journey has over 1,000 subscribers now, getting very close to 1,100. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, I gotta see this one video. The July Steps Challenge is, did you say you used music from the copyright-free music channel in this one? Oh, Caden Plays It. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Oh, we did it 100, over 100. Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate that. It's so fun, right, to get that? And we got a thumbs down right at the same time. That's awesome. So thank you for that. It doesn't matter. You think a thumbs down matters against 100 thumbs up? I don't think so. But that's okay. Feel free to waste your time. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And Derek's Journey, yeah, just let me know if that's the video. I'm going to check this out later. I'm just going to add it into my watch later list anyway to make sure I don't miss it and see if that's the one you were talking about. Because when creators use music from the copyright-free music channel, I put those on that channel's front page. Oh, and now we're getting attacked. Somebody's really loving wasting time. That's great. Why don't you just worry about running a real channel and having me help you instead of that? Sunday Fun, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Cooking with Miss Brown is here with 1,950 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're getting so close to 2K right now. They're officially on the road. Fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get to their channel. But this is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Not only have they rated our copyright-free music channel, which I really make a big deal about over there, but as well they have orchestrated raids from other channels, which is really cool. So it's great to see that kind of support coming from them, and I see them out supporting other creators as well, especially on StreamYard panels and things like that. Let me just show you their second channel, Miss Brown's Family, and hopefully everybody will support them there as well. With 396 subscribers, they're getting so close to 400. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther there as well. Let's spin the wheel and see what's coming up next. We're gonna look at Mark McEwen. So this is a creator who comes to us originally from our dear friends at Two Pineapples. Mark McEwen's an extremely supportive creator. We've watched this channel grow from the very beginning, which is really, really cool. There's not a lot of channels that I can say that about where we kind of knew somebody just as they were starting. Now that's, again, courtesy of Two Pineapples. Forgive me if I don't pronounce this right. Is it D-It? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Mark McEwen has 143 subscribers already. We're hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Facing Reality's making me laugh. They say anytime they're late, the wheel punishes them. It's taken Facing Reality a while to get around, actually. GamerBro56 we looked at, so I got to take that name off. Let me see what I can do in our chat list about adding some more names onto our wheel. And Abby Stalker Mom is in the house. Good to see you here. Raffart Family Farm is on the wheel. Derek's Journey we looked at. Phase Yoda Phase King. Fisher. Fun Ventures. Jeremy D-Day. And I'll add some more names shortly. Let's spin. You see pure variety on Mark McEwen's channel, but he's already gotten into shout-outs as well for creators. Oh, Sunday Fun. Did I miss something? Maybe. Maybe not. Fisher Fun Ventures. Look at that luck. As soon as I put you on the wheel, you come up right away. Alex and Jackie Tulloch, I'll get you on there as well. Fisher Fun Ventures, let's have a look. Is this the first time I'm putting your channel on the screen? I believe they've been here at least once before, but this must be the first time that I'm putting you up. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do... Oh, I will add you into the wheel, Sunday Fun. Yes, actually, you've been here for a little while. Now, usually I don't do it just based on somebody asking, but you have been here a little while, and I know sometimes it takes a while to get onto the wheel. Our moderators are just knocking out those messages. I know we have a couple new channels here, so D-It and Sunday Fun, whenever you ask somebody to visit your channel, and... you know, asked to be on the wheel and stuff like that, there's no problem, but our moderators knock those messages out because self-promotion in a chat like this is considered against YouTube's community guidelines and stuff like that. So, yeah, don't worry about that, but just a thought. You can't specifically ask anybody to come to your channel. The idea here in Superchat is that if you support other creators by visiting their channel first, and then coming back and letting them know that you've done that, they'll do that for you. So I just want to show everybody something. For those of you who are watching, thank you everybody again for the 100 thumbs up, because we did get it. Now we're well beyond, right? 103 thumbs up. Now we did get a thumbs down right at that time and a second thumbs down, right? So probably what happened is whoever gave the thumbs down has another account and gave a second one. And what happens is YouTube knows. So when we lose our watch hours, we lose our likes, we lose our subscribers and things like that. One of the things I don't know if everybody realizes, YouTube also takes away a lot of those thumbs down as well, which is very cool. So a lot of the times, especially if you get an attack, right? Sometimes you'll get a creator that has like 10 accounts and they will just come through and give you a bunch of thumbs down. If that's all they ever do, or if that's what they do with those accounts, YouTube knows and they'll just take them away. So give it a day or two and usually your thumbs down start to disappear, which is the funniest part about it all. So, Fisher Fun Ventures, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world and in different time zones. Perfect. Chris's Clever Craft changed the premiere, so we're going to go and watch a premiere from Chris's Clever Craft in another half hour from now, just under a half an hour. We're going to look at Alex and Jackie Tulloch right now and see what they've got going on for us. And Fisher Fun Ventures, glad I could have your channel up for the first time today. I know sometimes it takes a while. Unmasked Lifestyle, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Did we not put Unmasked Lifestyle's channel? Yes, we did. Okay, we did just look at that channel not too long ago. But thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time with Tuber Chat. And oh, Sunday Fun, you've been here for longer than I thought. So thank you for that. I really appreciate every time. I appreciate every moment anybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. So, Alex and Jackie Tulloch, I've got some catching up to do with your channel myself, but people can see that there is a lot of variety here. There's some delicious looking content right here, so hopefully everybody will enjoy learning a little bit as well as being entertained and inspired. They are fully monetized, so there's super chats and memberships available when you get to the channel, and then as well they've got 1,240 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. As well, if anybody in the house today wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then thank you so much, Phyllis Brown, for the time that you spent. I see that they're saying they're going to put on the nighttime channel Spotless Calm. Spotless Calm's a great channel for, you know, they do live streams every day. I put a lot of focus on that, but they leave those live streams up so that you can use that as relaxing music, background music, stuff to fall asleep to or to watch, because they change up the visuals and the music every day. So if you need it, if you're somebody who likes to fall asleep to calming music or calming sounds and things like that, Spotless Calm's a great channel for that as well. So pardon me while I just look for something here so I don't forget. Okay, pardon me. I'm just looking at Instagram. If anybody wants to reach out to me, you can. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. I try to be attentive of it. I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions unless you think there's something I can help with. But I also appreciate when everybody shares information with me so that we can all spread the information around and then make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. So TWTTV is here with 779 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. TWTTV's been a longtime friend of Superchat, somebody who comes in actually with 2 channels, and I'll show you the second one soon. It's actually a dynamic family of creators, and it's pure variety on this channel. Big Daddy Beer Gaming Promotions, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And TWTTV was previously featured with both their first and second channel a few months ago. Because they're here regularly, they do have impact on our chat, as well as they've been supportive with loyalty and dedication for a long time now. So I'm going to show you the second channel, Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, and this is interesting because what we find is music videos from the same creators from TWTTV, so that's very cool. Oh, that's okay, Sunday Fun. You don't have, things like super chats and memberships are absolutely unnecessary here. Very much appreciated, of course, but that's one thing for everybody to know as well. As you grow your channel and you realize that like monetization for most of us is on the radar, something we're striving towards and going to be happy to have when it gets there. Not everybody can do super chatting, memberships, and things like that for a variety of different reasons. Lots of credit card companies don't allow their credit cards to be used for that. Lots of countries don't allow super chats and things, like Jamaica, for instance. We have quite a few channels that come from Jamaica here. They have to change their channels to the United States just to have that stuff available. So it's a big thought, right? Not to mention, you know, it's money. We're here to make money, right? Not necessarily spend more than we're trying to pull in. So again, absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated. But nobody has to do that here. You don't have to do super chats or memberships to be on the wheel or the screen. Everybody has the same chance. It's just that with those, we speed things up a little bit. So for instance, Inga S is a member. So I put them on the wheel every time they're here as soon as I see them, as I do with all members. That way they don't have to wait. That's all. But everybody has the time. So especially if you're going to be here for a while, then, you know, everybody has the chance to be on the wheel and eventually the screen. And Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in, and I appreciate the kind words, of course. And hopefully everybody will connect with you. You'll meet some friends and family members here for your channel again today. Inga STV is here with 1,250 subscribers. They're halfway on the road to 1,300. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone. And you can see that it's pure variety on this channel as well. And there are a few videos where you'll be able to learn as well as be entertained and hopefully inspired. And I'm going to start moving really fast. Phase Yoda, Phase King, thanks for hanging out. Because we do have a premiere coming up in 20 minutes from Chris's Clever Craft. And that'll be the first time that we're rating a premiere for him. So it will be interesting. Team Goodman is coming up right now. This is another creator that spreads a lot of positivity and energy in the chat, always has pleasant things to say, which I really do appreciate, of course. There's Writing with Emotion New Soul, the second channel from Emotion, and on this channel you get pure variety as well. Lots of very long live streams, right? These Forex trading live streams that I see. I wonder if you're doing any crypto. I've recently started investing in some crypto. Not a lot or anything like that, but you know, I'm constantly learning and hoping to gain some more knowledge and then hopefully help others that are going to get into it shortly as well. When you do have monetization coming up, the thought is, what are you going to do with some of that money, right? I know a lot of people's lives can be changed by simple, like an extra $20 a month or $50 a month or $100 a month or any amount of money. But once you get beyond the things that become necessary, I'm hoping that everybody will be able to save some of that or invest for their futures and stuff like that. I'm not saying crypto is the way to go, but there's a consideration there, of course, right? Let's spin and we'll see who's coming up next. Hopefully everybody will connect with Team Goodman. They're obviously well over 1,000 subscribers because they've got their community tab here. Even though we don't know the subscriber count, that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. So let's look at Braffard Family Farm. and see what they've got going on for us today. 31 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. One of the things I like to do for any channel under 100 is leave a comment on the discussion tab, because this gives the algorithm an extra little boost. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this, but they are, you know, I rifle my way through these. So, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Braffart Family Farm. There's obviously much to be learned on this channel as well. Jeremy D-Day's coming up right now. Sunday fun, yeah, you'll get there eventually, I promise you. That's the one thing about this. The Wheel of Doom here is guaranteed. We call it the Wheel of Doom. That was mentioned by Mr. Naz so long ago. A dear friend to Tuber Chat for a long, long time. Oh, a Blue Yeti and a lavalier mic. Actually, Lenny the Lawyer Live, we're thinking about that now. I have a Razer Siren X, and I do like it. I bought it because I just needed something that day, and it was the best mic that was available in the store that I was buying it from at the time. And I do enjoy it very much, but for some reason, with my particular system, it causes this static. So I've had to take it out. So now I'm using a Razer Kaio, which has the ring light included, but it doesn't have an on and off button, so I have to be very aware of the fact that I can't mute the mic as easily. But I know Blue Yeti, if I'm right, has it's a very popular brand of microphones, and they have mute buttons and stuff like that. Very, very popular. That might be what I go to next. I might have to sell my Razer and get a Blue Yeti. It is. Dun dun dun. Chris's Clever Craft, the Wheel of Doom. Nadeth's Life has been here for a while. Sorry, Nadeth's Life. And they come to us from Team Goodman. Wisdom Series for Success. Jeremy D-Day's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. They've been connected to me for probably over a year and a half now. Originally introduced from Amanda from the Hoops Family Network, who was here earlier as well. And Jeremy D-Day's been here with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. So you can see the kind of loyalty and dedication in a creator like this. Now, this is their second channel that they've only recently begun with 88 subscribers. But when we look at JD Knight 7, you see they're well over 3,300 subscribers now. So I'm hoping everybody will support them on both of their channels, and we'll help get the second one moving. And like I said, you can't beat like the kind of loyalty and dedication to have somebody who's with you when you wonder who's still going to be with you a year or two down the road. That's JD Knight 7 for me, one of the creators, one of the handful that's been with me from the beginning of my journey through the small YouTuber community. Oh, and that's an interesting thought about the Blue Yeti mic. You have to take the power out. That's interesting. The Razer Siren X is powered by the USB, but apparently that might be what is causing the problem. I've tried everything, and I can't seem to get the static to go away. Wisdom Series for Success. I thought that you were a brand new channel coming into Tuber Chat, so forgive me for that. They've actually been here before, but it's just been a long time. So Wisdom Series for Success. I also wonder if you might have changed the name of the channel. And forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but actually this is somebody who's been connected to Tuber Chat for quite some time, so I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. We'll push them a little bit farther towards their next milestone. We know they have over 1,000 subscribers because they've got a community tab here, even though we don't know the subscriber count. That's okay, we just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. Sunday Fun, the channels that I just showed, Jeremy D-Day and JD Knight 7, are the same person. This is a different channel now, and then I'm spinning again. We're going to start moving pretty quick because I've got 15 minutes left to go, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Chris's Clever Craft. I'm going to leave this live stream running for a few extra minutes right up until that premiere starts so that everybody can clean up their connections here. But you'll be able to go into Chris's Clever Crafts live stream and continue connecting over there as well. we'll go over and raid that all together. I'll go get a link for us right now. So Sunday Fun is a popular name, so we have to be very observant when we're connecting with this channel and make sure we match the avatar. So I gotta look for this. Maybe it's faster if I just click and get the Sunday Fun. I might have trouble finding you here. Is this it? Sunday Fun. This is Sunday Fun here. Oh, you've got well over 1,000 subscribers already. And let me know if this is the wrong channel, but I'm 99% sure this is right. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm just going to get the link for Chris's Clever Craft right now. I'll pin this so anybody can go over there early if you want to. But we'll go over there together after anyway, and I'll drop that link again shortly. And, no, thank you, Sam's Fox Trains and More. And thank you for that. Yeah, no, I managed to find it without too much trouble. Sunday Fun's a very popular name, that's all. So, actually, I got to see this how to solve a Rubik's Cube video. I'll bet you that's pretty fun. I love Rubik's Cube, actually. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy connecting to this channel. They're brand new to Superchat. Well, they mentioned having come here before, but maybe not having chatted then. I'm just looking through your videos. I usually connect with something around 10 minutes, but I'll take this 6-minute video here and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat and have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Nadeth's Life is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on for us. Nadeth's Life has 19 subscribers. They come to us originally from Team Goodman, so hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome and we'll get this channel moving on the road to the first 100. One of the things I like to do is leave a comment here on the discussion tab. I really got to change up what I say. I've done this hundreds of times. And hopefully we'll push them to the 20 subscribers they're thinking of right now and move them along to the first 100. That just gives the algorithm an extra little boost. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I'm just going to look through your videos here. Now, I see that they're all shorts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a note for myself. I threw my pen across the room earlier by accident. I'm going to what I recommend for everybody is to leave a comment, watch this 1-minute video here and leave a comment on this one, and then just let all of the videos run, and that will help. You can just hit the videos and then click this play all, and that will help hopefully with the algorithm as well. If you want to comment on more than one video, that, excuse me, even better. Facing Reality, now you're coming up. And I will put another couple of names on the wheel in a second here. We've still got some time to get through a few more channels. Facing Reality is a dear friend of Superchat, somebody who comes in with energy and positivity and engages the chat every day, which I really appreciate. Abby Stalker Mom is coming up on the wheel now. Lenny the Lawyer Live. I haven't been back to watch another video, Lenny the Lawyer Live. I remember watching one. I got to remember what on earth it was now. It was like 2 weeks ago, I think. And forgive me for that, but I'll make sure to get back soon and watch something else. Rock Chick Beauty, I'm so sorry I haven't had you on the wheel and you've been here for a while. Rock Chick Beauty's a dear friend to Tuber Chat, somebody who's been with us a long, long time. The American Wanderer. Overdue for you being on the wheel as well, and the Lexus dude. So I'm going to start really whipping through these channels because we've got to get going in about 9 minutes to Chris's Clever Craft and the premiere. And I see we've got another new channel that just came into the chat. Oh, look at that, Lenny the Lawyer Live. We're going to look at your channel right now. Sorry, Facing Reality. I didn't say enough about your channel, but Facing Reality, like I said, is a loyal, dedicated supporter that always engages the chat. And for that reason, I'm very much grateful, because the more that we discuss different things that go on here in YouTube, it doesn't have to be questions, right? It's also sharing information that we learn, but it absolutely can be questions because we can prompt discussion, and then all of us can make better decisions for our videos and our channels. And Facing Reality has been a friend of Tuber Chat for quite some time, and is definitely a supportive creator. And then thank you so much, the Lexus dude. And then Lenny the Lawyer Live, 43 subscribers. Oh, I did watch a couple of videos. Oh, critical parts to having a successful home improvement project, right? Because I'm interested in that. And then as well, why everyone should be their own boss. Of course, that'd be the first video that I'd watch, right? Anything like that is always going to get me going. Chris's Clever Craft, do you want to give it 15 more minutes since you're asking, if you don't mind? Actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. If you feel like it, if you can, push it 15 minutes if you don't mind. That'll just help me, because we still have a lot of channels that I can go through here. Forgive me for dancing back and forth about that. Now, Lenny the Lawyer Live is obviously a channel where anybody's going to have much to be learned, as well as entertained and inspired by. So see, I was wrong. Right away, I went to their channel to watch a video to connect with them, and then watch the second one right away because I was interested and just wanted to see what they had there. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Hopefully we'll find some new content from you soon as well. And I was just going to add Ma Maria Graciosa vlog. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up. Okay, thank you so much, Chris's Clever Craft. Sorry, I shouldn't do that so much, but we do have a lot of channels to go through. So we're going to go another 15 minutes here, and then we'll go to Chris's Clever Craft's premiere, where everybody will be able to continue connecting the same way that we are here. And I'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that we start that premiere. So today's been an unbelievably busy day. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. We're doing fantastic today, well over 100 now, but we can always use a few more, and I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps with the algorithm in the coming days and weeks, of course. Life with Boo with 652 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. They're here with us frequently in Tuber Chat, and then hopefully everybody will see the kind of support that comes from them. Now, there's obviously much to be learned here because they're doing some how-to videos, as well as, you know, here, how to make a YouTube watermark, which is cool. Talking about your iPhone, as well as an iPhone 11 review. And they, it looks like you did a better job than even I did. I did an iPhone 11 review recently, but you put some more thought into it, right? Is it an iPhone 11 review in 2021? Is it worth it? Now, I absolutely will say that it's worth it, but that's very cool. And look, how to add more social media to your YouTube. So there's obviously much to be learned here. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Life with Boo and check that stuff out, and hopefully improve your channels by the look of it as well. I got to see all the stuff that you've done. And then the Lexus dude, let's see what you got going on for us. Is this the first time we're putting your channel up today? I think this is your first time here in Tuber Chat, right? And the Lexus dude, let's just double check that avatar and make sure that we've got the right channel here. It's very important. Yeah, that's it. 518 subscribers. I'm hoping everybody will give this channel a warm welcome. They're already halfway on the road to the first 1,000. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther right now. Get them moving towards the 600 that they're thinking about. And then, hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay here in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. Now we're going to get through a few more channels now. We're going to be able to do many more channels here before we go to Chris's Clever Craft for his premiere. And like I said, everybody will be able to continue connecting there. Anybody here who wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Chef Roger vlog is coming up right now. And Binary Code is our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. The Lexus dude, I've got to connect with your channel. So I know you said most of your stuff is shorts, but let me just see if you have anything that is longer. In the case of a channel like this, we're almost... Okay, so there's a video here, an older video from 4 months ago. This one is 5 minutes long, so I'm going to use this one. It looks like the longest video on the channel, right? So I've added that into my watch later list. That's the one I suggest everybody connect with, this 2014 Lexus IS250. And I've added it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. And that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're going to put Ma Maria Graciosa vlog up right now. This is another brand new connection for Superchat. And did I misspell it? I must have misspelled it. Here it is. It should come up when you search. So this is a brand new video. A brand new channel. So that's okay. We just want to help them get this channel going. So what I'm going to do is leave a comment on your discussion tab, first of all. And I can't seem to do what I want here. Comment. And then that just gives the algorithm an extra little boost. I'm going to take your latest video, this happy 4th of July fireworks video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Teflon Dawn, I've got you on the wheel now. Let's spin and we'll see who's coming up next. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other, but I will appreciate it greatly. Abby Stalker Mom is coming up right now. This is another extremely supportive creator, somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat almost every single day, but then as well is out on our copyright-free music channel occasionally, and I see them out supporting other creators when I'm bouncing around in between premieres and live streams myself as well. So I put a lot of focus on that because I'm hoping that when you connect with Abby Stalker Mom, you'll get some of that support coming your way as well. So we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. As well, let me get the link one more time here for Chris's Clever Craft. We're going to go over and raid them in 15 more minutes. They were gracious enough to offer to push again so that we could get some more channels on the screen here. So I hope everybody will visit Chris's Clever Craft for this premiere and give them that little bit of watch time and a thumbs up on the way in. Oh, Cabarar Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That channel was just featured on Tuber Chat recently as well. And let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. Purple Tube is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. The American Wanderer is coming up. They've actually been here a long time today. It's overdue for them to be on the wheel, but we've got them here. We're spinning. We have them come up, and now we're going to see what they got going on their channel for us today. I see you got a few premieres ready to go already by the look of it, or at least one here. The American Wanderer has 1,460 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Now, they're already monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get to their channel. And you can see that they offer a bunch of different services from the banner that they've got on the top of their channel as well, talking about vinyl graphics and some graphic design, t-shirts and things like that, which is really cool. It's great that we have a few channels in the Tuber Chat community that can do that kind of thing. Abby Stalker Mom, I know you're asking Chris's Clever Craft. His premiere's coming up in 15 minutes. We were going to go raid it right now, but he pushed it back 15 minutes so that we could get some more channels on the screen here before we go over there. Oh, that's very cool. Team Goodman, very, very cool. And then My Pleasure, the American Wanderer, having your channel up again. Cabarar Gaming is coming up in Purple Tube. Will come up as well. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And I've dropped that link. I've already pinned it as well for the raid. We'll go over and raid Chris's Clever Craft. Like I said, they were gracious enough to move their premiere 15 minutes later just so that we could get more channels on the screen here. So I hope everybody will come over and support Chris's Clever Craft on their premiere that will come up in another just over 10 minutes. I'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere starts so that we can clean up our connections here, but you will be able to connect with people in Chris's Clever Crafts live chat as well while the premiere happens. Cabarar Gaming was just featured on Tuber Chat. This is a creator who does a lot of gameplay. Of course, I'm always partial to Grand Theft Auto. It's my game of choice. But when you get to their live stream, they've always got energy. You can hear it in them. They're a dynamic creator, and they're always happy to see everybody. You get a warm welcome when you get into their chat. It's one of the reasons I like catching them so often. And then as well, they keep up with the gameplay and with the chat at the same time. It's very exciting to be hanging out with them. How often should you use the YouTube Premiere feature on a video? Lenny the Lawyer Live. So I used to say that I recommend it for channels over 500 subscribers, but if you already have a following of dedicated people that are going to come, then it's okay. So I wouldn't recommend it for anybody under, let's say, even 300, because if you run a premiere and nobody shows up, it really sucks. And I've been there. I've been there where you show a premiere and one person comes or nobody comes and stuff like that, and you feel upset, like people have ignored it. That's not the case. With a premiere, if people aren't on YouTube and not already watching something at the exact second that your notification comes, you know, you can't be upset about the fact that you're not the one that they choose. But for channels that are somewhat established and have these dedicated loyal followings, what happens is you will get more views in the first, let's say you have a 10-minute video, right? For instance, you'll get more views in the first 10 minutes by doing a premiere than you would have if you just released the video in the first 10 minutes, right? Makes sense, of course. And then more people will watch the video afterwards. But it's a great way to give a head start. Not to mention it helps, you know, obviously the watch hours while people are there, but it helps engagement with your community, because you can have a live chat running the same as we do here in the live stream. You're able to communicate with your people instead of just leaving the video for them to watch, which is fine too. You have to make the right decision for everything. I premiere, I think, every video now on most channels. Now, it's not necessarily right for some channels. If you have a channel that is getting like some heavy trolling and stuff like that, you might want to avoid it. Or if it feels not appropriate for any reason, right? We always have to make the right decision. But it can really boost, especially for anybody that's really active in a community like here in Superchatter, if you're out in other growth streams and things like that, and you have creators that are really aggressively out promoting each other, it can really, really help. As you can see right now, when we're talking about going to raid Chris's Clever Craft today, and I do that with many creators, I'm happy to raid lots of creators here in the Tuberchat community when they have premieres that can be scheduled after a Tuberchat live stream. Then I'm happy to do it when possible. I try to spread it around a little bit so that we get a variety of different creators to support, but it can really help. And the marketing, you know, behind communicating with your following while they're in the live chat is a big part of it. Rock Chick Beauty with 391 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Rock Chick Beauty's been a longtime friend of Tuberchat. They have pure variety on their channel between videos and live streams, but when they do live stream, you'll be able to connect the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. As you can see, they've got their featured channels front and center here. And when you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that this has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from in the beginning. And then as well, if you featured Tuberchat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. And then thank you so much, the How-To Lady. Yeah, hopefully you can do a premiere soon. It's really not a difficult thing. We're always, I believe that a lot of us are always worried about making a mistake, right? Or screwing something up, you know? And it's really not, as long as you take it slow, like while you're clicking all the different things there are to click and the other options, as long as you take your time. I often click like way too fast. It's one of my flaws in life, is I fire away at everything. I think I know everything all the time, right? So what happens is I will make mistakes because I work too fast. If you don't do that, you'll be just fine, right? One of the things that happens to people occasionally is they will make a mistake with the time. Even I've done that, where I've set the time for like 3 a.m. instead of 3 p.m. You just have to watch that kind of a thing. But the tools are right there for us. When you have your videos, hopefully you upload them private anyway. Let YouTube sniff out any copyrights or add things that they want to look at. And PurpleTube, I just made a note that you said that you have featured Tuberchat. I think I already have you featured, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I just made a note of it, so I'll make sure that I get that done. But thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. PurpleTube's been a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Winners happens to be a member, so I've got you on the wheel right away, of course. And Chef Roger Vlog is another supportive creator who's out supporting others all the time as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 620 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 700 that they're thinking about. And then, yeah, Sunday Fun, as time goes on, you'll have more and more people. It happens for all of us. Everything grows, right? You see, today was one of the busiest Tuber Chat streams. I mean, this whole weekend's been kind of overwhelming, but this has been a very busy live stream today. But it wasn't in the first few episodes of Tuber Chat. I worked really, really hard to get, I think it was 700 or 800 subscribers before we even did our first live stream. I forget how many, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that. But when we started Tuber Chat, I believe there was only 20, 30, or maybe 40 channels that would come through a Tuber Chat live stream in an hour or an hour and a half. Now, the live streams, it's really hard for me to go less than 2.5 hours, and we usually have over 100 channels that come through in that time. But that takes time to build, right? So it happens for everybody. I promise it'll happen for you too. Mr. Lion Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Good to have you here. Phasio to Face King is here with 2,480 subscribers, almost 2,500. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I got to catch up with you. I don't know why I haven't caught you the last few days. They're running videos, like it seems they're posting more than once a day on average, which is really cool. Kathy Bina, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody will support Phase Yoda Face King. This is a channel that comes through Tuber Chat almost every single day, and then on our copyright-free music channel helps us grind out the watch hours over there and keep the conversation going as well. For that extra support, of course, I appreciate that greatly. Let's get the link for our raid again. And I'll be joining everybody over there as well. We're going to look at Purple Tube right now. Purple Tube is has been a friend of Tuber Chat for quite some time and enjoys sharing information that they learn along their YouTube journey for the betterment of everybody in the community as well, which is really cool to see. There's pure variety on this channel. There's live streams as well as videos, and some of it is helping you with your YouTube videos and channels. They've even actually corrected me on something I was wrong about for a long time. I see that you've put your second channel front and center now, so Purple Vibes is something you can check out when you get to Purple Tube as well. 1,850 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that they're thinking about, and I'm looking forward to the next time I catch them in a live stream. I had a great time the first time I was there. Feels like almost a month ago. It's longer than I think, I guess, eh? And I keep telling the same story, but hopefully I'll catch you again live soon. Teflon Dawn is going to come up right now. See what's happening with this channel. Teflon Dawn's another creator who's here with Tuber Chat almost every single day. They happen to be fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including Super Chats and memberships. And you can see they've got featured channels here on their front page right at the top with a few of our friends there. Chef Andre Davey, Jewel in the Kitchen, Shane and the Family TV, for instance. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but we just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're working towards, of course. And Chris's Clever Crafts premiere will start momentarily, so we're going to look at one more channel for today. Forgive me for any channels that we did not get to. We'll be back again tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than today. That live stream's already scheduled on our front page. And right now we're going to look at Winners Happen. This will be the last channel that we look at for today. I'll drop the link for our raid one more time, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Winners Happen. They do a combination of videos and live streams as well, and they're part of the lottery ticket scratching genre, and they happen to be a very generous, loyal, and dedicated group of supporters. It's a really great group of creators in that lottery ticket scratching genre that I've seen so far, and we have a few channels, we're lucky, here in the Tuber Chat community. And so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 800 that they're thinking about right now. And I'm dropping the link, hopefully, one more time for the raid that we're going to do right now for Chris's Clever Craft. Hopefully everybody will join me over there. He pushed his premiere 15 minutes extra so that we could promote more channels here on Superchat. So I hope everybody will click that link. I've also pinned it, and everybody can head over there. And then, yeah, tomorrow will be noon. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Today's live stream I moved. Oh, you're right. Yes, sorry. Thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I forgot. Yes, today I moved the live stream a few hours. But hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow. But I'll see you in a few minutes right now on Chris's Clever Crafts premiere. It's starting right this second. So please click that link, and we'll see you over there. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here at Superchat. Bye-bye.